all those people. But why not? Why not? Don't say right. You know, let me tell you, say whatever you want, right? You're gonna be the last motherfucker complaining about the shit. You understand me? Why is that, Mike? Because your property looks like shit. What do you want me to do? Paint my house? No, you got a lot of balls, let me tell you. Tell me, Mike, what do you want me to do? Paint my house? Like shit, you put an illegal driveway in, you blocked out your garage door entrance with a fence you do, and then you got the balls to complain about the city? Wait a minute, Mike, you tell me what's wrong with what I did here. The street is full of cars. I had an existing driveway that held one car. You put an illegal driveway in. You put an illegal driveway on your property. Oh yeah, Mike? Are you gonna fight me on that? Now, so don't start no shit. Are you gonna fight me on my improvements? That's an improvement? What's wrong with it? You tell me. Your house is one of the worst looking houses on 187th Street. How long's it been that way, Mike? For as long as you owned it. Oh, it wasn't that way before, was it? It was never signed before I owned it, was it? My suggestion to you is this, is don't worry about anything else. Worry about your own bailiwick, okay? My own what? Your own property. Worry about it. I am worried about my own property, but Mike, let me tell you something. I want to paint the house, okay? Before I paint the house, if I want to make the paint stick, I've got to clean the house. I can't keep the house clean for more than 2 days. And it takes longer than that to dry out after I wash the damn thing. And you come down here and look at the street, and you tell me, oh, maybe somebody will clean this up and quit covering everything around here with a layer of dust. Clean it up very short. I sent a schedule to the Civic Club. They have it. They have what? I don't care who has what. I'm looking out the window. I can see exactly what's going on. Do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with the way I did my garage? You're damn right there is. What? You blocked it off with an fence. Did you get a permit for the fence? Huh? Mike, if you want to play this game with me, then that's fine. We'll play a game. But let me ask you, what is wrong? Is that something that wouldn't have been approved? No, it's a game and you ain't gonna win with me. Let me tell you. I can't block my garage up if I don't want it opening in that direction because the crime is so damn high around here. If I have a door hanging out there, someone pries it open and rips me off. Well, Bruce, and you're telling me, no, I gotta leave. I gotta have a one-car driveway here. Worry about the lights on 185th. Worry about your own property, okay? Well, it seems nobody else is worried about anything. You know, I'm worried. Mike, here's the thing. At one fucking meeting, and you're an expert in the neighborhood, aren't you? No, Mike. No, that's not it. Not at all. And let me tell you something. I'll start worrying about my house and make it conform to your standards when this city begins to start conforming to their own standards. Well, Bruce, the only thing I can say to you, and the standards that you're trying to impose on us. And people that live in glass houses shouldn't be throwing fucking stones at the city, okay? Well, Mike, I'll tell you something. I may appear to live in a glass house, but you got a rude awakening coming up. Because you're not going to force me to do something that your own administration is unwilling to do. Why don't you clean up the city thing? Why is all the responsibility for all the mistakes around here being dumped on the homeowners? Bruce, you got it all wrong. You still don't get it, do you? You still don't get it, do you? No, I get it. I'm just waiting to go like you did. The neighborhood look like shit. I've made nothing but improvements on this house since I've lived here, Mike, and I can document that. Well, you should, in what decade are you going to finish those improvements? I don't know. What decade are we going to have real traffic control around here? What decade are we going to have real police protection? You tell me some of these things. You know, as I said to you again, and when you say about I don't call you back, you know I don't want to call you back because you piss me off. You know, I'm sure I do, Mike. Because you are the biggest freaking complainer. You have PMS. What the hell is your problem? let's just put all that aside for a minute. And I know there's problems around here I need to work on, okay? But do you really believe that it's efficient for a business to operate in this area when you got to stop at every stoplight along the street?
You're the only one that bitches about that. I have nobody else bitching about that. When I heard your phone call, I said, don't you have anything else to fucking do?
Mike, have you ever worked in the private sector?
Fucking you're right, I have. Bruce, I'm telling you now.
Look, Mike, I know maybe I'm putting too much pressure on you.
You ain't putting too much pressure on me because I'm glad you called me, you son of a bitch. Let me tell you something. Worry about your own act. Clean up your own act before you bitch about anyone else, you know?
Mike, you hear that beeping sound?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
I don't give a shit what it means, Bruce, because you have called me so many times on my phone and left nasty, rotten messages, and finally...
Can you prove that, Mike? Can you prove that I left anything unreasonable?
You know what? You are a winning person, Bruce. Clean up your own property.
Can you prove that I left anything unreasonable or obscene on your message?
No?
And I wish you would play back some of my messages for some other people to hear.
Be as stupid and as crude as you to be leaving ridiculous messages like that on somebody's machine.
What's ridiculous about it?
To say to you, Bruce, I'm going to say it to you as a man, okay? I'm not going to leave it on your machine like you leave those obnoxious, rotten messages on my machine for my secretary to get, okay? Now, on that note...
No, I left them for you, Mike.
Nothing more to say to you, sir, okay? I have nothing more to say. Clean up your own property, be a responsible homeowner, and then you can complain about the city. Have a good day, Bruce.